and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today we're going to be working on this journal. I already started with kind of laying out different pieces on here. If you watched my part 5, I showed you guys how I created the spine on this journal. I kind of did a curved spine, and then I sewed in the signatures, right? So now I want to cover the spine with this white, this thick white fabric, but I kind of want to add some detail first before I glue it down or attach it to the spine. So I thought maybe I do some layering, and I love the way this velvet blue fabric looks. So I'm kind of just playing around with it. I have no idea where it's going to go actually, but I thought maybe I can use some pom-pom trim. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Maybe I'll do a little ruffle on here. So I started kind of folding it up like that, and I might just make a ruffle to kind of layer on top, and maybe I can use this here. I'm not sure the direction that I'm going to go into, but this is just my process. I usually start with, like I can start with this. Do I want to use this? Or let's see, is there something else I want to use? I think I do want to use this actually. Okay, but I might just trim it so it's a little bit straighter. Okay, and then I want it to be just a little bit on the edge, I think. Like, I want the white piece to be just a little bit bigger than the blue. Okay, let's see how that looks. We can trim it some more later. And now I think I want to make the ruffle. But I'm thinking this thread is a bit thick. And I'm going to just use regular sewing thread. I don't need, I want it to be more subtle. It's so nice to get back to working on this journal. I actually got sick and took a good 2 weeks, I think, of a break. And then I put together some other kits with red, and I knew I wanted to come back to this, but it took me just a little bit. Okay, so now let's see, how should I do this? I just want a bunch of tiny little folds, I think, on here. So basically it's like I'm making a ruffle, but I kind of want to come back and sew it on the other side too, right? So I have like, I think I'm going to go back because I want to see how it looks. Normally you can go all the way down, which is what I was going to do, but I'm going to go back up and with my stitching, and my stitching is not perfect. It's just tiny little stitches, and they're not straight either, which is fine by me. Because I'm just looking for, I want to make the little folds on there. Okay, and then I'm anxious to see how it's looking because I want to see if it's going to work. Or if it's going to be kind of like I had in mind, I guess. You guys are just kind of coming along to see my process, so I don't have a plan. I just am creating kind of winging it, you know. I've seen these tiny gathers like this, and I think they're so pretty. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I make some? And if it turns out okay, I will add it to the spine. That's the plan. I think I really like this detail on like dresses. I think it's so, so pretty. Yeah, I think I like it. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it, but I like the detail. Okay, so here is what I've done so far. So I just sewed that ruffle. Hopefully it's going to be good. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. I just knew I wanted to sew that. Maybe I should add a little pom-pom trim on there. You know what? I think I am going to do that. I'm not sure how wide it is though. So I don't know if this is wide enough for my, I don't know how wide I'm going with it. Let's see. So I'm thinking to sew this on here somewhere. Maybe it can go at the top. I don't know yet. But if I do that, I can add the pom-pom trim right here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to add the pom-pom trim. Do I want to do that? Let's see. I'm going to mark that. I don't have any pins with me, so I'm just marking it with that big needle, that binding needle. And then I can do that and maybe have this on here too, maybe. I'd like to do some layering, but I don't know what direction I am going to go in. Maybe I'll just go with it and see. Okay, so maybe something like this. I'm just gonna cut this off. And then I'm thinking, what if I just layer and do like slow stitching on it also? Let's see, where is my other? Maybe I'll use some pink thread. This one, no, not that one. Let's see, another one. Here's the one I used. That one. Like, should I just do some slow stitching on here maybe? And then, is this how wide I'm making the journal? Okay, yeah, I think maybe that is a good, I'm gonna cut it right here. So this will be the, approximately the width of the spine. I can use these two, maybe, we'll see. I kind of wanted to use velvet too. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I think I'll just do slow stitching on this piece first. Maybe I should trim this off too. See that? I love these colors together. I feel like they're so pretty and they just are so spring to me. The pink, white, and the blue together. Okay, so I did some slow stitching right here. And then I stitched this piece of blue cloth on there. And then I also stitched this on here. And then I'm going to stitch this piece of velvet. And I'm just, I think maybe I'll make little like cross stitches on there. And that's how I'm going to attach it. Okay, so now I'm doing the cross part, or like the little X's. I really like little X's, using like little cross stitches. I think that they are very aesthetic and I love the way they look. Okay. And this is just sewing thread, so I want it to be a little bit subtle, but I didn't want it to be too thick. Even on, it's just going to be a really small detail. Okay. Okay, I'm going to tie it off on the back. I made a little bow from the velvet, and I was thinking I can add it on here. I'm not quite sure where it's gonna go. I just thought it would be pretty. And so this is what I have so far. I guess it can go right there, right? I have a little butterfly too that I can add maybe. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I can add this at the bottom and maybe another piece of this. Maybe I can do, maybe the bottom needs some blue like that. Let's see how I would do this. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think I want to do the blue. I feel like the blue is a good, it's good to use it again. At the bottom, I feel like it gives it a little bit of balance. So I think maybe that's what I'll do. Oops. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's see, how should I do this? Should I make it smaller? Like, how's that look? Maybe that's what I'll go with. Okay. I need my needle. So since this is in layers, I find it easier to sew the first one down, which is the blue one. And I'm just gonna do kind of tack it down, because I'm gonna go through again with the other to make sure I get the ribbon down. Maybe I'll just get I'm gonna rethread it and get a longer piece. Okay, so then should I do that one next and then this one? Or should I? Should I just do that, or should I put it at the bottom like this? And like this. I could do that. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe I'll just repeat that style on here, maybe? I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I'm thinking maybe I could do that, or maybe just layer the pom-poms on top. But if I layer them on top, then I wouldn't be adding the detail. But I kind of want to see the detail, so either way, I think would be pretty. So I'm just going to go with this for now. With the stitching. And I don't mind that it looks a little bit off. I'm just going to go with it. It's got like a little bit of a handmade look. Okay, I like that. I think it's really pretty. Just some detail on there. And then I'm going to add the little, I think I'll add them here because that'll give it, if I add them at the very bottom, I think it's really pretty, but I think I like it better here. Plus, it gives the pom-pom some room to hang off the spine, right? I'm gonna tie this off, but then I'm going to just continue sewing this on here. Okay, I think they're pretty. I think it looks good. I'm going to tie it off here. And then I have that and this. So I was thinking the rose right there and maybe, I mean the butterfly and then maybe the bow there. Okay, so here it is. I actually did a little bit of stitching on the sides here off camera and around the butterfly. Okay, so this is kind of the idea. This will be the spine. Now I'm thinking that, let's see, how do I do this? I think I'm going to glue it down first, but I might also reinforce it with some stitches, okay? So, let's see. I'm going to start with the glue first, I think. Let's see. I'm going to cut this piece off right here. Okay. Now this bow, I wanted to save it till later to add it on there because I can always do a small stitch just picking up a little bit of the fabric on the outside, or I could glue it on, right? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to shift it a little bit. Oh my goodness, it's not straight. It wasn't centered. That makes sense. So okay, I think that's better. So this is going on the back. I think I will glue this. I'm gonna set this aside so it kind of dries a little bit while I glue this on the back. Okay, so this will be the back. And then the front. I'm thinking maybe, I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking maybe to do some kind of stitching. Like, maybe? I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I guess I need to glue this down first. So this is ready also. So that it will be ready, I mean. I'm going to add a bit more glue here to make sure it's going to glue down well. Okay, so I think I'm going to close here because next time I come back, I think I'm going to attach the covers. Okay, so maybe that's what we'll do next. And I might do a little bit of sewing. I'll have to figure out how I do this. Okay, so I think that's kind of the plan for next time. But here's what we have so far. I think it's pretty. I think it looks good. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy this process, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.